I did not put that in there. Tangent of x is in there. Okay, probably just some math ghost. What did I have, 0 to 2 pi? Is that right?
Yeah.
And negative 3 to 3. And then the mode has to be in radians. Well, the ghost isn't doing a very good job. And then we graph it. Okay, so this is what Sierras look like. I don't know why your new calculator is doing that, but I know why the old calculators do that. And that's because the old ones are programmed kind of like a, has anyone ever played with an Etch-a-Sketch? Okay, and so what they do is it decides, because calculators are stupid, and it says that basically that it needs to be one continuous line. So it'll shoot a line up, and then it has to connect from this top point down to the bottom point, and then shoot up again, and then it has to make that connection from that to that. So the asymptotes are actually, it's connecting from this going up forever, and then connecting it, and then coming back through, and so on. Kind of like when you're using an Etch-a-Sketch and you're like, I've got a house, and then I need to make a sun, and there has to be like a trail to the sun to get up there to draw a sun, and that's kind of what it's doing here. I'm sure there's something on yours where we can turn off the asymptotes. I'm not sure where it is though. So we'll look at it in a minute. Okay, now try doing with your window right now, try extending it to, let's do negative 12 pi to positive 12 pi for the x min and max. Should be like 37.699 or something. Okay, what's my calculator doing? I bet yours doesn't look like mine. I bet yours does.
No.
It doesn't? Is it not doing the lines anymore?
I guess not.
Super fun. Love how her calculator's like, sometimes an old calculator, sometimes a new calculator. You don't know. Okay, let me try to match you then. Because mine's still trying to do the Etch-a-Sketch lines. So let me match you then. Window goes from, what did I say, negative 12 pi to positive 12 pi. Can you imagine that these are just a whole bunch of those kind of swirls going up and up and up and up? Okay, and try resetting the window now to negative, let's do negative 4 pi to positive 4 pi. Okay, looks kind of like wavy lines. By the way, a lot of communications happen through this, but what does that look like? Like a what? Like a heartbeat monitor, because your heart beats in tangents. And the heartbeat monitor is just like an Etch-a-Sketch where it's like a continuous line that goes off the screen and then comes, it just connects back down and hits those asymptotes. So every time you see on a TV show when it's like beep, 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 it's tangents. Kind of fun. Anyway, go science. Okay, so it's getting late in the hour, and I am going to be super kind and nice for once. Nobody is going to assume that this is going to happen in the future. I'm going to assign you absolutely no bookwork tonight. The only thing that you are assigned is doing the cotangent side. Now, because you guys are all panickers, would you like me to make you a copy of the cotangent side for mess-ups, or are we going for it? I'm telling you, it's not that different from the cosine and sine stuff. Or you could do light with pencil and just do the dots. You want a copy? I'll make you a copy. Anybody else want a copy of the cotangent one? So they can copy it over nicely at the end. What's the difference between tangent and cotangent? Instead of y divided by x, x divided by y. Yep, do the math and then you'll start to see exactly how they're opposites. It's kind of hard to tell at the beginning and then you're going to be like, oh.
So then does it start at 3?
Well, it started at 3. What do you mean?
Like, how that one we started at 0? Well, like...
No, it's not going to be like shifted like sideways. You could also try it. Here, let's do it right now. Watch. Here, this will make you feel more confident, okay? You want to see what it is on your graph first? We can just look on the calculator. Do you know how to put cotangent in your calculator?
Push the second button.
Yes. Well, no, not inverse tangent. That doesn't work. But it would be 1 divided by tangent, because remember they're opposites of each other. So, like, tangent is just flipped. So if you do 1 over tangent instead, and then remember to change your window back to, what, 0 to 2 pi you wanted? So there was tangent. So it looks like what's the difference? Right, instead of going left to right, now we're going, bottom left to top right. We're going upper left to bottom right. So it's kind of changing the direction of the wave. But not only that, if this is 0, do you see how 0 was the middle of the wave on this one? And this one, it's not the middle of the wave. The 0 is actually an asymptote on this one. So the asymptotes are kind of alternated, and then the direction of the wave has switched. But that is your only homework, is just to make your cotangent graph. Lily still wants a copy of the cotangent one to practice. Anybody else? Okay. All right, try to fill out the period, the amplitude, the domain, and the range, etc.